Hi, friend. Welcome to Holly's Highlights, a podcast designed to encourage, inspire, and equip you to intentionally live your life full of purpose. I'm your host, Holly Kirby, motivational speaker, leadership cultivator, marketing strategist, and personal cheerleader. Let's check out today's highlight. Hi, friends. Today's episode is close to my heart. As Teacher Appreciation Week comes to a close, I want to take a moment to truly honor the educators who shape our world in ways both seen and unseen. Let's start with the truth that cannot be overstated. Teachers are the backbone of our communities. According to the U.S. Department of Education, there are over 3.7 million teachers in the United States, and every single one of them plays a critical role in shaping minds, building futures, and holding together the fabric of our society. Author William Arthur Ward once said, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires." And that's exactly what so many teachers do. They inspire. Now, I can't talk about educators without talking about my mom. She was a teacher for over 25 years before retiring. Yes, 2.5 decades. She impacted generations of students and was even recognized as a teacher feature on a local media outlet. That recognition was so well-deserved. And my sister, well, she holds a teaching degree but works in the attendance office where she supports students and teachers alike. She recently won an award for Supportive Staff Member of the Year. Her work behind the scenes, well, it often goes unnoticed, but it's essential to the success of the entire school. I am so proud of her and was so proud of my mom too. As for me, growing up, I always dreamt of becoming a high school English and theater teacher. I even was a theater teacher for a year in a private school after I graduated high school, and a theater director for a decade in our community. But once I got my associates and went to the orientation on campus in preparation for that bachelor's degree in secondary education, well, life just took me on a different path into communications. Still, though, my admiration and respect for teachers has never changed. Now, despite their importance, teachers often face serious challenges. 3 of them specifically. The first one is low pay. In fact, the Economic Policy Institute reports that teachers earn 23.5% less than comparable college-educated professionals. 2, burnout. According to a recent RAND study, nearly 1 in 4 teachers reported they were likely to leave their jobs by the end of the school year. That's pretty close here, folks. And 3rd, underappreciation. Many teachers feel unsupported by policy and budgets and sometimes even parents. Yet they continue to show up, not for the paycheck, but for the passion. Now, no matter who you are, a parent, a student, or just someone who had a teacher that made a difference, you can take a moment to show appreciation. Because while Teacher Appreciation Week is marked on the calendar each year, appreciation doesn't need to be seasonal. It needs to be intentional. So I have about 5 ways that are some simple yet realistic and practical ways that you can support and encourage teachers. First off, reach out. Reach out to a former teacher and simply say thank you. My mom used to keep thank you notes from parents and children in a folder in her classroom to where she could open it on a discouraging day and just find a bit of encouragement through the lives she taught. When she was diagnosed with glioblastoma brain cancer, she even had some former students write her thank you notes, letting her know what an impact she had on their lives. See, a thank you email, a handwritten note, even a thoughtful comment on social media. It takes minutes, but stays with the teacher forever. Number 2, support public education through voting, volunteering, and even donating supplies. You don't have to be a millionaire to support teachers financially. Now, see, I used to provide Kleenex boxes, dry erase markers, even snacks to my children's teachers throughout their elementary school years, typically toward the beginning of the school year and then at parent-teacher conference time too. It wasn't flashy, but those little things, they're gold in a classroom. So ask your local school what's needed. Teachers often spend hundreds out of pocket each year. I know my mom sure did. Even a $10 gift card for their favorite fast food restaurant to get a treat can say, "I see you." Number 3, amplify their work. Remember my mom, who had been teaching for over 25 years? Well, her teacher feature wasn't something she applied for. I nominated her. That one action turned into public recognition, A very nice dinner out for her and my dad at a high-end restaurant in town, compliments of the award presenter, and a morale boost that carried her through a very tough school year. So nominate a teacher for an award, tag your school district, and spotlight great educators on your social media. Number 4, advocate for better teacher pay and school funding in your local community. Now, whether you have kids or not, it doesn't matter. School boards, local budgets, education legislation, these affect our community's future. So speak up when it counts. Attend a school board meeting. Vote for measures that support school funding. Ask candidates where they stand on education, even getting involved in the PTA committee. Teachers don't always have a seat at the table where decisions are made, but your voice can help pull up a chair for them. And 5, teach kids to respect and value educators. One of the most powerful ways to support teachers isn't something you buy or sign. It's something you teach. And it starts at home. Respect for educators begins with how we talk about them in front of our children. Kids pick up on our tone, on our words, on our attitudes. If they hear us complain about a teacher being too strict or they see us roll our eyes at school policies, they internalize that. The message becomes teachers are obstacles, not allies. But when we model respect, we shift that narrative. One of my kids had a run-in with a teacher once where I encouraged them to go in and speak to that teacher. As they did, the teacher had such utmost respect for how my child took a stand and did so respectfully that they even called me in just to share that they had never had such an exceptional student. Now, they didn't come to see eye to eye on the issue, but the win was the respect was taught both ways, actually. Respect isn't just about saying yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, thank you, please. It's about teaching teachers are people. I have often said to my kids, how would you want someone to talk to Momo? So my mom, who was a teacher. See, it's about teaching our kids that teachers are humans too. They make mistakes. They have to set boundaries. They feel pressure and overwhelmed, and they even have life happen that impacts their reactions too. My mom lost both of her parents within 1 month of each other while she was teaching. As I drop off my son at school every day, I remind him to be respectful. And I'm so pleased to hear at all the parent-teacher conferences but about how much his teachers like him and say he's respectful and kind to them. Perhaps try asking your child, who is one teacher that made your day better this week? Speak highly or positively, encouragingly of your educators. This week may be ending, but our appreciation shouldn't. Might this remind us that education is a lifelong gift, and those who give it deserve a year-round support. So here's my call to action for all of us. Take one meaningful step to honor a teacher, past or present. Send a note, make a post, buy them coffee, or simply tell them they made or make a difference. And if you're a teacher listening right now, thank you. Thank you for doing one of the hardest, most important jobs in the world. We do see you, we value you, and we are better because of you. Now, if you want to learn more or get involved, check out the following websites to support teachers. There's donorschoose.org that supports teacher-led classroom projects, NEA.org, where you can learn about national advocacy for educators, adoptaclassroom.org that helps fund classrooms in need, and then chalkbeat.org, and you can stay informed on education news across the country. Thanks for joining us today. I'd encourage you to connect with me on Facebook at Holly's Highlights or Instagram at Holly Kirby and tag a teacher on today's episode post to thank them, acknowledge them, celebrate them. Whether you've been taught by someone amazing, are related to a teacher or support staff, or simply value the power of education, let's carry the gratitude forward. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep appreciating our teachers and the support staff too. Thank you for joining me on this journey of life. I hope that today's highlight has been encouraging, inspiring, and equipping so you can go out and live your life full of purpose. I'd be honored if you'd take a moment to leave a review, or better yet, subscribe. We can also stay in touch by joining my email list at hollykirby.com. That's HOLLYCURBY.com. Until next time, make it a great day for a great day.